Alright boys, here today, yes, I have brought back the gem guide. It has been some time, so recently I've definitely slowed down on these. I didn't release this since like the end of last month, yeah. So it's been 3 weeks, it's been a little bit of time. Today I updated it and everything you need to know before the slime collab drops. Yes, there's some big gems here and there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Make sure you go claim this in. And again, if you are picking up the game for slime and you're waiting for it to release, bad idea. I highly recommend you start this week, up and coming. Even today, start today, get that new login and start all of that stuff. I will show you everything here today. Let's jump into it, let's talk about it, let's break it down. So again, we got the newly revamped gem guide looking very, very beautiful over here. To break it down, if you're new to the channel, you don't understand how this works, or in general, if you don't understand how these gem guide works, this, weekly guaranteed income. You have these things, your dailies, which each week, this is a week, so 426 contains 7 days times 4, then at the end of the week you get 2 more gems on top of it all. So again, 30 gems per week in just dailies. PvP, you should be reaching at least 50 in contenders or champions, something like that. So make sure you get that 50 gems. Weekly login, just from talking to Elizabeth, that's 13 gems a week. Fort Soldiers missions, that's 2, sometimes 4. I think in the upcoming week it's 4, but I'll leave it at 2. Again, just add on 2 gems if I'm wrong. Knighthood, 7 gems each week, that's it. PvP content, whenever it's a new thing added in, for example, 26 will include the newest banner, which is Mael. So again, Tower of Trials is there. Special event gem income is anything like one of those missions where Hawk is there. And it gives you like 5 gems or something like that. And logins, right? This time you have the 35 gem login currently active, which is for the Ragnarok chapter. That's there. That is again 35 gems, count that up. Now after maintenance, after this week, you will have 100 gems in your mail that you can go and claim, adding up to 135 gems. When it comes to special story, I believe you also have 5 gems from one of the things that they are adding in. It's something in this chapter. So again, go check that out. 5 gems are going to be there in special story for you up after this week, right? That's all we have. This entire week, there's no free tickets and gems. So again, nothing there, no free multi or anything. The limited missions are dry, there's nothing there. Reward dungeon, that's only for festivals. Special boss battle, we don't have one that gives gems. It is going to be nothing. Yeah, special missions, nothing there. Again, if you want more gems and you haven't already done these things, make sure you do them. One of the biggest things, again, getting your SSR equipment to 5-star. Very simple stuff. Once you do that, you can get a gem. And with amount of crystals and awakening stones we've been getting, it's pretty easy to do that. And then with the new revamped wheel spins, if you want to go and try it out, you can. Now again, for free to plays, this is your total. If you're looking for weekly and monthly bundles, this is what your entire total is going to be. Then again, Mael does start on 426 and it will end as soon as we reach 510. When we reach 510, you will have slime, and then slime will go up until 524, and that is how it's going to go. Again, that's how the banner dates are. If you're wondering when does slime drop on global, 510 should be the estimated date, given it drops next week from the leak that we did have and the kind of confirmation from the Netmarble ad. So yes, that is your date for slime if you're wondering it. So again, if you're wondering the date, 510. If you're wondering when Mael drops, 426, that is 3 days away. We've already gotten the trailer, and we already know that it's going to be happening. All that stuff has been confirmed. The 100 gems also has been confirmed that is coming. And again, when it does come to be the slime collab with this entire collaboration, you can expect a free multi at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, you can also expect some free gems all over the place. Usually they come with a lot. And again, given we have Claimant as a leak, I want to add a final boss, but I won't just because I do not want to overestimate it, because when it comes to a collaboration, I can't mess this up because I want you to try and achieve whatever you're looking for, yeah? And if I overestimate it, we're in a bad area. So this entire gem guide for this one specifically, because it's a collaboration, never returning, I am super underestimating it and saying these are like the lowest amounts of gems you can actually pull. So again, for slime, free to play, we're gonna count up this week. That is how many gems you're going to actually go and get, which is 685. Yes. Some of the gems also from the following week, if we can add up like 50, because PvP pays out 1 week earlier, you can pick up at least, let's say, 700 gems, yeah? By now, till then, this update alone, with all that we're getting, and then again, there's a final boss next week, which is going to be Twiggo and all of that, or rather, yeah, next week. So after Mael, there'll be a final boss. That'll give you 35 gems also. So again, just with this update, bare minimum, 200 free gems. When it comes to slime, you'll get about 50 more gems, a free multi, all of that stuff. So again, you can go and estimate 300 gems. When it comes to just bare, like, minimum of the, basic stuff, about 408 gems. right? So add that up, it's around 700 gems. That's where my math came into it. And again, if you are doing extra things when it does come to SSR equipment, other stuff like that, if you are buying weekly and monthly bundles, it definitely does change your total. If you're wondering what it looks like for people that are buying bundles, you are picking up 1089 gems. So 1089 gems, which is not that bad. And again, if your bundles like lapse a little bit over, you'll get actually a little bit more. So again, altogether you can acquire at least 1,100 if you are paying some bundles. If you are going free to play, about 700 is how much you can go and accumulate in time before it leaves. So again, the last day, by that point, you can have that many gems to make a full rotation and everything will be okay. Depending on what you have right now, that's different. You can have a good amount right now. And again, I said it over here in these different situations. If you have 100 gems right now and you do the entire math here, your gems free to play will end up being 430, right? With everything that you got for free, additionally adding that 150, that is what it's going to look like. Then when it comes to this week, let's say you start the week off with 300 gems, you will go and end the week off with around 445 gems. Let's say this week, you start the week off with 500. By the end of that week, so at the end of the slime week, right, the first week, you will have 650 gems. Let's say you're starting the week off with 700, right? So again, you're going from there over here, you still have that gems, you picked up some more, you have 700, you're starting at that point, and then you go down over and you end the week, you will end off with 810. And again, if you're starting off in a weird position right here, let's say you're starting with 0 gems going into Tarmiel, by the end of Tarmiel, just off of dailies and all that stuff you're getting like 280 gems, which is very, very good. Let's say you're starting into slime, you're like, all right, I want to pull characters, but I only got 300. I just summoned on, Tarmiel. I just did all of that. By the end of it all, by the end of the first week rather, you're picking up 450. You take that 450, you go into the next week, you're like, all right, I need to pull it, 560. So again, if you do go and summon on Tarmiel, it changes the values. It does definitely screw you over. I highly recommend if you don't have at least 700, 600, 800, 900 gems right now, leave it. Do not summon on Tarmiel. You have to skip it if you care for slime. Let's say you do not give a crap about slime, screw slime, go for it. Go and summon on Tarmiel, you will be fine. But again, I highly recommend if you want slime, you're gonna need to make at least 2 rotations on that banner. If you are for, collection purposes and you want to pick up everyone, the rates are low. They really are. They're going to be abysmal like they were for KOF. A lot of people didn't end up pulling the old ones. They pulled like 5 copies of the new ones because the rate up is complete garbage. The other ones are on like that basic rate, and there's so many other characters on the banner as filler. With this one also with slime, there's 1 less SSR, which means you're pulling a different dupe instead of the slime copies, right? So again, there's Benimaru, Slime, the Rimuru, right? Then there's going to be Milim. Those 3 are the unfeatured units. Then there's going to be like 5 Millies and all that garbage units. But now instead of there being a 4th unit like, Kyo, there's just going to be a Millie. Because there's no 4th slime unit that's old, right? So that's how it's going to go also. It's going to be a very, very, very hard banner to pick up on. So I highly recommend you start saving now. At the end of it all, if you're wondering, again, about 700 gems, that's how much you're going to be picking up in time for slime before it leaves. And again, before slime drops, actually, you'll have about 300, 400 to jump into it and have fun. With that being said, that's what I want to bring to you here today. Thank you for watching. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.